실투다 끝 난가가 탔지만 우리 앞길을 막지 말라고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지 비극 지금 기가 아프지만 지나가 보면 웃음 나오는 희극 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming
Greetings, everyone, from Sacramento. The Kings playing host to a Western Conference affair here in the capital of California. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Outside, James. Off target from three-point range.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
So, RJ, one of the stories for the Lakers last season were the strides that Austin Reeves took as a player.
Reeves increased his scoring averages, going from about 16 points a game to over 20. He is a steady source of offense, and I don't think there's any argument that he is one of the best bargains in this league.
LeBron can't get it to go. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Sacramento. No good on the three. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Just absolutely electric in the open floor. Levine with the bucket.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Levine can't hit. Here's Doncic. The 19-footer is on the money.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
Here's DeRozan. Makes it off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And the three ball is good.
Their offense gets that much better when the D has to pay attention to Reeves outside the arc.
And Westbrook throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
No one saw it coming off a finals appearance. Luka Doncic, Richard, traded to the Lakers.
I mean, we're talking about a five-time first-team All-NBA player who was traded at just 25 years old. I've never seen it happen before. Expect Luka to have a big chip on his shoulder for the next few seasons.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down. My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So both teams changing it up here. That'll be a 5-second call.
Lakers ball.
Here's Doncic. He's got 9. No good on the quick three. There's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Monk with the ball. Now guarded by... And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
Pass to Hayes. LeBron drives in.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Outside DeRozan. Murray outside. Pocket 6. On the wing, DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
That hits the response. Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket. And it's Doncic missing. Pass to Schroeder. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Sacramento grabs the miss.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Doncic way outside. It's all tied in Sacramento. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
16. Los Angeles. 16.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Kings guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Outside, Levine. And he makes good on the layup. Levine's got the first basket of the second quarter for Sacramento. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
He's just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Reeves. Down low. Cleveland. Puts up a 3. Outside for Smart. Here's LaRavia. Missed inside. Knocks it loose. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Kevin, success hasn't changed Austin Reeves' underdog mentality. He said it doesn't shift at all. There's a good majority of people that probably still don't think that I'm that good. It's a common theme for my life. What pushed me to get here are the people who doubted me. I always have to keep that in mind. Kevin?
Keeps that chip on his shoulder. Thanks a lot, Allie. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's hauled in by Doncic. The Lakers trail. Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Hachimura, the screen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on charge. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach In the last 7 years, that seat is always hot in Sacramento.
The D must force Westbrook farther outside because he can absolutely hurt you from down there.
Pass to Hachimura. Count it. Hachimura's got his first basket. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And it's good for 2.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Hachimura. Ayton the screen. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Misses the jumper. To the paint. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
And you have to get Saric out of the paint. Once he's inside, he's ready to take it home.
From deep LeBron. No good on that one. Sacramento leading by 4. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now, here's Doncic following the miss by DeRozan. For 3. They grab their own miss. Another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
This guy is so tough to cover all over the floor. AD can score in so many different areas.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Hand contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Not afraid to go inside. DeRozan even picks up the whistle that time.
For Sacramento, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. You know, Richard, the Sacramento Kings are an organization that has faced heavy criticism for their decision-making.
Look at the players they've missed out on the draft, the stars that they've traded away, as well as the coach that they fired. Short-term thinking has done major damage to their long-term success, if any.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Hachimura, the screen. Reed. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. DeRozan in the corner. The 3. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. DeRozan's got the lead up to 8 now for Sacramento. Doncic from deep three-point land. And so it's the Sacramento Kings holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Outside Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Westbrook has his fingerprints all over this game, just dominating the offense right now.
And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Doncic, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
5 to shoot. For 3, Levine. The rebound by James. Lakers trail by 11. Still doing it at this age. Richard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we'd actually see him playing on an NBA court with his son, Bronny. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Pass to Hachimura. On the wing, Doncic. Hachimura, the screen. Lets the three fly. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it. That is explosive athleticism by DeRozan. His dunks, oh man, that'll make the rim shake.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Lakers trail by 13.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
James on the lane. And the dunk by LeBron.
Okay, King James. Look, there is no stopping Bron when he gets on the balance.
And the dunk by Westbrook.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
You can see which team has the swagger right now. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back to you guys.
Yep, eyes on the prize. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Inside, here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Rui showing off that athletic ability.
First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Murray. Outside, Levine. Outside for Murray. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substituting on the court.
Lakers trail by 9. And here's Reeves outside. Rebound by Murray. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Any thoughts, Richard, on Keegan Murray's progress throughout his career?
Well, he's become more than just an outside shooter. He's worked hard on his defense, his ball movement. Murray is growing into a multifaceted player that they were looking for.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. That's good from DeRozan. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Now Reeves, after the missed 3 from Malik Monk, can't hit from in close. There's 38 seconds left in the third. To the right side. Nobody near Schroeder. Offline with his 3. And it's Connect in the corner. And Connect slams it in.
Rising up. Dalton Connect. And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Here's Monk, and he lays it straight in. Monk's got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Sacramento Kings.
Los Angeles. 41.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. with the ball. Pass to Kleba. It's Smart with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Smart's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Lakers. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Sacramento making a switch here. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. And that one is stuffed right through.
Don't sleep on Reeves' athleticism. He's got some real balance.
Here's Westbrook. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Both free throws good from Westbrook.
The hustle and intensity that Westbrook brings to this team can be infectious.
Pass to LaRavia. Here's Reeves. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
And here's Schroeder. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the first round. How do they change that and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Westbrook surveying the D. No can do. Misses for the 6th time in 15 shots from the floor. Doncic outside. To tie it up. Doncic driving in. Too easy.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
No good on the layup. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
Here's Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Now Doncic to take the lead. Westbrook rips down the rebound. And he banks the layup in.
And we've seen this before, folks. Big possession, Westbrook rising to the occasion. How about that competitiveness?
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Ayton. James outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. Doesn't go in. Now Murray. 1:36 left in the 4th quarter. Outside Westbrook. Doncic for the rebound. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Levine outside. Two left in the 4th quarter. Oh my goodness, the slam! He soars in for the double clutch dunk.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
A huge play coming through when it matters most.
Doncic looking it over. Westbrook rips down the rebound. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Westbrook. The shot is good.
Look at how Westbrook rises to meet a tough moment. He doesn't even consider backing down.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Hachimura.
And you see the composure of Hachimura, not feeling the pressure of the moment at all. And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. It's a 4-point ball game.
Well, how about the poise he showed there, making this a 2-possession game.
Reeves fires, and down goes the three.
A guy who will do what it takes to get his team what they need. Reeves steps up.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Now James, trained from outside.
And this is who LeBron James is. An incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
Outside Westbrook. Outside DeRozan. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Here's Doncic. Ayton trying to break free. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
And Westbrook, here we go. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. The Lakers leading. Now James. LeBron steps it home.
Getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, he's going to finish that dunk.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Levine. Oh, my goodness. What a play. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
James gets inside and finishes.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
And they pick up the 2.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Westbrook. And the layup is off. Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's Hachimura. Luka Doncic tips it up. Sees him with the putback.
You can't measure the heart of Reeves. This guy gives his all.
Outside Westbrook. Levine. And get the 3. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 13-4 run. The drive by Doncic.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
All the officials are all over that one.
At the line for
And Russell Westbrook drops them both. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Doncic fires, and he drains the J.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
the assist.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively. And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
So I spent 1 million on you. I throw 1 million on you,
Free today, free all the guys. I done said it a lot, and it ain't the last time. I want her to be more ball on care if she tall like a tree that get climbed. Got a couple comments, hashtag blessed, these cause I'm fly like a jet. They gon' be surprised when they see I made this beat, baby Chief and Kanye West. As long as the outside with the zoo shit, never see home. It's wild, we all beat the odds. How that unknown. None of the ops ever answer the phone. Our month is Porsche till he come out his home. I'm the type to take a bad sale and leave all type of in the phone. Y'all made it safe. Streets, these kids ain't got no structure. Don't leave your in a room with me. I haven't eaten cherries on my hand like damn who is butter. My so bad on me.
It's an interconference contest here in the Big Apple, New York, as the Knicks play one at home. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Now, here's Bridges. And he misses his first shot of the game. And new leadership for the Pelicans. Drake looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court. Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
Pass to Queen, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And Coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. It might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Here's Williamson. OG Anunoby making his last shot. To the inside. Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the strike.
Zador's with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight line driver. Good luck checking him.
Pass to Queen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Jones from outside. Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks off to a quick start here. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Good work defensively by Jones. New Orleans moving the ball around. No good from the wing. The Knicks leading by 5. To Hart. And easy 2 points on the layup.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
And here's Jones. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Fear. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
And so the ball out of bounds. Williamson touched it last. And the Pelicans making a change. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And Brunson, here we go. Count it. Brunson's got his second bucket.
Boy, Jalen Brunson just reads what the defense concedes. And on that one, it's a drive.
Here's Poole. And it's in there.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 13-4 run right now. The shot's good from Brunson.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And now the Knicks on the break. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first. 5 to shoot. And there's the drive. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start. Poole outside. Stolen by Robinson. Brunson right side. Hart outside. Hartson. for three. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Dadier, guarded by Poole. Launches it, drills it from outside. Dadier's got the lead up to 14 out for the Knicks.
Now, this is why perimeter defense is so critical. Everyone has a three they can drop on you.
Here's Poole. Driving in. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, it's a huge effort by Jordan Poole. He is amped up right now.
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. The kick out to Poole. And the three ball is good. Poole's got 7.
Well, we all know Poole considers himself a valuable three-point shooter. He will fire away indiscriminately.
Pelicans trail by 12. Here's Williamson, and he banks in the layup. Williamson's got his first 2 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Bridges left side. Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. And the Knicks lead by 12.
Well, with the high release point on Mikal Bridges' jumper, it's very hard to contest. Just a matter of being consistent now.
Fears with it. Mr. Williamson takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Williamson's got 4 this quarter. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York. But Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm the leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I'm grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Back to you guys.
Yeah, staying humble. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Shoots the 3. And again, no good by New Orleans. And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
The 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, you know Mikal was thinking 3 as soon as he got free. That's a nice delivery.
Down low. Excellent D that time from Robinson. For 3, Bridges. And stolen by Williamson. To the middle. Inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Pelicans shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And New York making a change here. That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
And it's good for 2. Bridges got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
2 points. That one goes.
Right through the defender. Jeremiah fears a lot of traffic, but somehow finds a way.
Towns, the screen. To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Towns has got 7 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Just 5 on the clock. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Towns.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
Pass to Yabusele. Now Anunoby. No good from outside. And so it's the New York Knicks in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges, no one around him. Hits it from 3-point range. Bridges got the first points in the second half up on the board for the Knicks. Pass to Queen. Shoots over Towns. And Jones slams it in.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites in offense.
A nice shot by Fears. Fears has got 6.
A nice touch from Fears inside, showing that blend of skill and athletic ability scouts like so much.
Anunoby. Out to Bridges. Yabusele, the screen. Banked in off the glass. He has 5.
Yeah, Bridges proving to be solid in the pick and roll. They like him now handling in this situation.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Pass to Queen. Jones, no one around him. And again, New Orleans has no one. The Knicks leading by 22. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Here's Queen. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Some nice passing by New York here. Back to Towns. Plays it up and banks it in. Towns has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior. When your big man is willing to go after those 50-50 boards, that is big time.
The kick out to Anunoby. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 8 points for Jeremiah Fears. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it. success from three-point range is going to be important for Fears. That'll take his game up a notch.
Well, trying to reply to the three on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. The Knicks leading by 16. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. It was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. The wide open look here for Fears. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Well, this is the kind of offensive performer you want Fears to be. A guy who's making plays happen, scoring at will. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Fears' shot is off. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pelicans pull it in. Down low. Pass to Fears. Lays it up off the glass. Fears has got 15 points here in the second half.
Just doing what he can. He's competing. He's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has...
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Knicks leading by 15. Now Brunson. Pass to Bridges. There's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, crafty move by Mikal Bridges off the pick. Just gets into some space and makes the shot.
Here's Poole. Inside. Messi. And Messi throws it down.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Bridges. There's a screen by Robinson. To the inside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Now, here's Poole. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Williamson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And such a force moving around the paint. Zion goes to where he wants.
Here's Bridges. Driving inside. Mr. Williamson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Poole from deep three-point territory. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Bounce pass from Bridges. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Brunson outside. Bridges outside. And slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Here's Bay. Here's the floater. Cleared away by Hart. The Knicks leading by 16. Towns drills the three-pointer.
The problem is the defense has now allowed Karl Anthony Towns to establish the rhythm. Now you've got to... double him or get it out of his hands because he's cooking right now.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Pelicans trail by 19. Here's the three. Pierce's shot is off. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
From deep three-point land. Oh, the bomb from deep will go right down.
Confident stroke from Pierce. If he's hitting from that far out, I don't know what you do defensively.
Williamson there for the rebound. Here's Queen. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. It's deflected. Here's Kolek. Here's Diawara. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Williamson. Ah, it's in there.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Knicks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mikal Bridges.
This guy's vision was on point all night. He kept everyone involved.
Basket is good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good. Kolek. And the Knicks lead by 21.
You love to work for second chance points. That's how you win on the margins.
Jordan Poole. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks.
We all got ice and chains on, but this not. Yeah. Rolls Royce got stars. Plat, boy, I got bars. Tattoo on my arm. With a bad, no prom. Made bag of machine. Cat, this jack, I go fiend. Scaleless a beam. Birds singing like bees. Out of here, I went to Mars. I ain't come without my dogs. Rocket power through the atmosphere. I ain't giving up, that's law. On God. Low key, ain't even tryna put her on the blogs. I don't give a how rich it gets, still watching for her flaws. When I'm still in a cocoon, I'm in a cocoon. I'm tryna go beast mode like I'm from the zoo. Promise to tell the truth when I'm in the booth. I tell the truth. I had to go out and get it, just like you. I swear to God. I went glacier, drip a cut, we were patient. Ice. Put it in Bottega. She know I got paper. Don't go big on none of my we all live major. We all got ice and chains on, but this not. Rolls Royce Rush got stars. Plat, boy, I got bars. Tattoo on my arm. With a bad, no prom. Made bag of machine. Cat, this Jack, I go fiend. Skeleton's a bean. Birds singing like bees.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. There was so much excitement around the Cavs team last season, Richard. It ended up in disappointment.
Yeah, they cruised through the first round of the playoffs, but sometimes it's better to be challenged in the first round. It sets you up as you move forward.
Now here's Mobley. Outside Garland. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Here's Leonard. Outside for Harden. Driving in. Nice D from Allen. Out to the right wing. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Collins. Back to Leonard. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
LA's head coach and I were able to chat. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Garland, following the score by Los Angeles. To the middle. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession.
Cleveland's execution. Number 5.
Here's Merrill. Mobley on a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the line. Merrill, that's good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And the shot is good by Garland.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
You can tell this team really relies on Darius Garland on the offensive end.
And that's because he offers options. Garland can make plays for himself and others. So you never know if he's going to make that nice pass or that nice shot.
Clock is at 3. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Pass to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
So much reach. Allen using that wingspan to his advantage.
And then Harden with the jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Both teams deciding to change it up. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Merrill. Here's Tyson. Cleveland working the ball around now. Offline with a 3. Clippers trail by 4. Here's Sanders. Check by Mitchell. To the inside. Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Talk about strength and athletic ability. Lopez can maneuver against his opponents down low.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Can't tie it up. That one misses. And here comes Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Lopez with the steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Pass to Tyson. Here's Merrill. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
It just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cap. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe. Back to you.
Allie, thanks very much for the report. And the Clippers with the ball after the basket by Cleveland. 4 on the clock. Here's Bogdanovich. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Cleveland leading by 6. Pass to Wade. Merrill outside. Now Mitchell. Here's Wade. Back to Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
Timeout.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. When we talk about Donovan Mitchell, Richard, how impressed are you with his leadership?
He's been great. Every season, Mitchell has accepted more and more responsibility. He knows he's looked at as a leader, and his drive to win really motivates those around him.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Mobley. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Clippers trail by 6. Leonard looking around. Outside Jones. Leonard outside. Pass to Harden. Clock at 6. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
I'm just going to say this. I don't think the average fan understands how strong Harden is. He has no problem finishing through contact with those wide shoulders.
Mobley on a screen. Now Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by Lopez. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And the dunk by Jones.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Right side Garland. Cleveland again missing. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up to the LA Clippers. Trailing by 2. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Jones misses. Outside Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. Down low. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And it's not just all of his physical ability, it's his hands. He has amazing hands. Catches everything, never a wasted motion.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So it's the Clippers now. And in the big market of Los Angeles, with a sparkling new arena, Grant, the Clippers are confident they'll be able to attract star talent.
Well, the expectation is they'll continue to compete with Harden and Kawhi. And then in a few years, perhaps time to make some big moves.
Mitchell misses. Pass to Harden. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Up top, Allen. Outside Garland. Over Collins. Garland, no good. The Clippers trail. Kicks it out to Collins. To the wing on the left. Pass to Harden. Back to Collins. And here's Dunn. Fires the 3. Three-pointer, Harden. The rebound by Allen. 15 seconds left in the first half. Allen a screen. Garland for 3. Batum left side. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Cleveland on top, up 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Harden. Collins outside. Back to Harden. Done with it. No points yet. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Now here's Garland. Another miss by Garland.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Now here's Garland. Mobley on a screen. Pass to Allen. He tries for 3. Now here's Mobley. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Harden. Give him 8 points now. Here's Leonard. Pass to Dunn. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Mobley with the block.
Sensational swat from Mobley. I love how hard he goes on the defensive end.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little bit.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
Here's Harden. Rejected by Allen.
Allen with the range and the length to block shots anywhere on the floor.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Leonard, good.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Left side, Garland. Second chance effort. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Back to you, B.A.
All about that connection. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to Collins. Harden can't hit. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Garland for three. Counted from distance. Garland's got 5 now.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. 1:52 left in the third. On the wing, Jones. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Ball no good. Pass to Jones. Beyond the arc. That one no good. It's stolen by Dunn. Harden scanning the floor. And here's Dunn. Drains the triple. Dunn's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
The most underrated part of Harden's game, his playmaking. James is amazing at setting up other players.
The 3 ball. A shot by Merrill, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Harden. Yes! And the foul! It's going to be on Thomas Bryant.
Brilliant move by Harden against the foul, getting the whistle and the bucket.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing tomorrow, Black.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. It's stolen by Dunn. That'll count. Oh, he beat.
So be it, so be it. With P, get something to meet you.